What is up, YouTube? Thrift School over here. I'm standing here with my mannequin who hangs right here on the wall, makes taking pictures super easy. I actually got this thing at Goodwill. I do get questions from time to time asking how I got this mannequin, where to buy this mannequin. Honestly, guys, they're kind of expensive if you're trying to buy them on Amazon or eBay, and I've had a hard time finding ones that just have a little hanging hook right there. A lot of the ones you find online have a big stand, they take up all this space. I highly recommend trying to find one of these guys that just hangs against the wall. I'll show you this a little more in depth real quick. So here he is in all of his naked glory, but you can see right here he has a hollow back, and I really enjoy taking pictures of my clothing on this guy because you could take this little hook and spin it around. So you could take a picture of the front, spin it around, and then hang it up backwards, just like that. I can't do it with one hand, but then so you could get the back picture of the shirt. All I did was hammer a nail into the wall right there. Oh, that's actually the nail. That's a hole that I must have nailed and it was too low. But it's alright, the mannequin covers it when he's hanging up there. So the reason why I'm showing you this is because I recently, I'm going to try and just lean him right there. I recently put out a video, 2 videos ago, talking about death piles and basically how to get rid of them. And so me and Kristen have been listing a whole bunch of clothing for Amazon, for eBay. And I mostly sell on Amazon also, by the way. So we've been going through a bunch of clothing, going through these bags, and I've been finding some really cool brands, some things that I completely forgot about that I picked up. And I wanted to show you guys a few of these brands, a few of the items, and just show you guys why I picked them up. Now, some of this stuff might be from haul videos a while ago, or some of it I just didn't record. I don't record every single time I go out. So I actually want to show you guys a bunch of cool items and basically tell you what I think it'll sell for, what I paid for it. It should still have the price tag on them, hopefully. So let's just hop right into that. Alright, so I literally just grabbed this bag and I have no idea what's in here, so hopefully there's good stuff in here. And I'm going to show you guys what's in here, what we're going to be listing very shortly. And okay, so first things first, this is actually a pretty good find. Columbia, good brand, but the thing that makes it better, it's brand new with tags. Look at that, $60 original price. $10 is what I paid for it. So I did pay up a little bit, but it's nice. It's full zip. If it had, oh no, it's quarter zip. So guys, another interesting thing. Somebody told me a while ago, kind of looks like there's a stain right there. That's interesting. It's alright. I do have a Tide to Go pen. I didn't notice that, but I do have a Tide to Go pen. Should probably take that right out. Just looks like it's a little mark. It might even come out just by scratching it. But somebody once told me a while ago that this is called half zip. It's actually called quarter zip. In all of my eBay listings, I've always written half zip. And so I have to go through all my eBay listings and change the word to quarter zip because more people will be able to find it. But that's besides the point. $10, original price $60. If I could get $50 for this, I will be happy. We definitely have to try and get rid of that little mark that's right there. Doesn't look too bad. It should be able to come right out. Not too worried about that. Okay, what else do we have in here? I think I already know it. Oh no! Oh, this is interesting. Completely forgot I picked this up. This is a Polo by Ralph Lauren. Full focus right there. Size medium. $7.95, but the kicker is it's a kid's shirt. But it does have that American flag on here. Look at this, guys. Brand new with tags. You can't beat that. It's a boy's medium. This is really nice with the American flag, fully, you know, oh, look at that, the RL right down there. Don't really know what this will go for. I don't sell a lot of kids' clothing, but if you ever find the Polo Ralph Lauren, this is more vintage. They have the big American flags, they have the teddy bears, things like that. I sold one with a big skier on it. It was really awesome. So we'll see what that goes for. I don't know, if I had to guess, 30, 40 bucks. Should be awesome there. If it was a men's shirt brand new with tags, I mean, you could be looking at 100. That's what a lot of the bear ones sell for. So what do we have right here? This is, honestly, I have no clue. It kind of looks like Brooks Brothers. It is. Okay, so the reason why I kind of thought Brooks Brothers is you could see these kind of stripes going on here. This is all, you know, materialized and then soft. Brooks Brothers does that a lot, I noticed. So this $13, and this looks like a new bag. I don't know why, but you can tell they were all bought at a thrift store. Brand new with tags, $13. It's Brooks Brothers quarter zip. I mean, that's pretty nice, right? That's not too bad, brand new with tags. Don't really know what I'd go for. I've never sold a brand new with tags Brooks Brothers before. It feels like it's just cotton. I believe it is size large. It's cotton and cashmere blend. So cotton cashmere blend. Heck yeah, guys. Okay, what else do we have in here? All right. Let's see. What is this bad boy? What do we got going on? Is this new with tags also? No tags. But that's okay. So has an interesting little golf course logo because it's Peter Millar, and Peter Millar prices have come down quite a bit, but for $3.95, $4, size large, quarter zip, and look at that, no sleeves, so it's just a vest. I actually do pretty well with vests that are full zip. Quarter zip takes a little bit longer to sell, so if you're ever finding vests, try to find the full zip ones. They do very, very well for me. But for $4, you know, this could be an easy 25 bucks. I'd be very happy with 25 bucks on that. And that's all that was in that bag. But I'm going to grab another bag for you guys, and, you know, we'll really dive into it again. I'll show you some things, and I'll just show you how I hang the stuff up on here. Super simple. All right, so I got kind of a better setup right now for the time being. But real quick, just to show you guys exactly how I throw the stuff on this guy. It's super quick, super easy. You just take the shirt, just like you would. You slide him right over this guy. I'll just stick him right here on the ground, step on him so he doesn't go flying all over the place. And the great thing with this is you can pick it up, move it all around. It's not super heavy, it's super lightweight. And there we go, that's how simple that is. Slid right on there. So now we'll hang him right up. Bam, you take your front picture, you want to flip it around, spin this little thingy, bam, you take your back picture. And that's really how simple that thing is. That's why I recommend getting one of these instead of one of the big things. If you gotta move it around, take things apart, falls over. It's super lightweight, takes up no space because it just hangs here on the wall, especially if you have a nice white wall like I do right here. Now, sometimes you do want to worry if you're close to the edge of a door, or you see how I got some stuff over here just sitting around. That could be a pain in the butt. But with Photoshop, if you're doing it on your computer, or even just on the eBay phone editor, if you're taking pictures on your phone and uploading straight to eBay from your phone, you could crop out the edges, and it never really seems to affect my quality of pictures too often. So let's grab another bag and let's get right into it, and I'll show you guys some more awesome finds. Alright, so what we have here is actually not in a bag. This is stuff I folded up getting ready to get pictures taken of. I figured I'd actually just show you guys this stuff because I already know it's good to go. It's going to be listed very soon. So the first item we have here is a Champion brand new with tags. I do find a lot of brand new with tag stuff, guys, but still not too bad. It was originally at Macy's. Does not have the original price, but I only paid a couple bucks for this. I think $3 to $4. All these I ripped the price tags off of, and you know, if it could go for 20, I am happy. Next, right here, we have Brooks Brothers size XL. It's a nice polo with the logo of their fleece sheep or whatever. They call them black fleece for the nice ones, I believe. Golden fleece, red fleece, all that stuff. That's actually a black sheep right there. So that's pretty unique, pretty interesting. Not really sure what I'd list that at. About $20-ish. Right here, we do have another Peter Millar. It's cool because it does have the cool golf course logo, this nice light blue. You see, I do pick this color up a lot. It seems to sell very well for me, this color scheme. And that logo, even if somebody isn't going to that golf course, I think that logo will help it sell. Next, we do have another Peter Millar, and I mean, used to do very good with this brand, guys. A lot of the stuff I bought a while ago, the price has come way down on them. I was getting as high as 35 bucks a pop for these. Now I have a hard time selling them for 20. So, you know, that's what happens when you have things sitting around for so long. I should have listed this all a while ago, could have gotten 30 bucks a piece, but now I'm looking at closer to 20, maybe even 15. But it's alright, has this golf course logo right there, so that'll help for somebody that goes there to this club and might want to get a polo from there. So let's actually get to these ones under here now. Alright, this is a Nike Pro Combat Hyper Cool. I just thought it was really unique. It's actually sleeveless. It's pretty cool combat style. What do I want to call this? Kind of like Under Armour, right? Very nice style. I only paid a couple bucks for it. I think $2 to be exact. And if I could get $25 for it, I will be very happy. Same thing on this guy. this is another Peter Millar, but it's made out of that nice stretchy material. Not so much so as this. It's a little softer, a little heavier. But the good thing with this is it's a Peter Millar Summer Comfort. I do much better with the Summer Comfort series than just the regular old Peter Millars. Has another golf course logo, but it's a nice little bee. It's nothing that says the name of something, so more people would be willing to buy this than one that says an actual golf course's name. Right here we have a Hooters T-Shirt from New York City. I like to pick up Hooters shirts from big places, so New York City's one, somewhere unique, maybe Alaska or Hawaii, something cool like that. They sell all right, you know, $15, but if you're only paying $2 to $3 to even $4, you know, a $15 sale is not the worst. Right here we have a brand that used to sell very well, Duluth Trading Company. Now, the only reason why I bought this, take a look at the size. 3XLT, so this is a 3 extra large, tall, massive shirt. Should sell all right. This brand has actually come way down in price recently, but you know, 20-25 bucks. Might be a little bit of a slower sale, but you know, I paid $5 for it. And lastly, we have another one of those Summer Comfort shirts. It's a very interesting material, the Summer Comfort. It's very stretchy. It kind of feels like elastine, I believe is the actual material. And it might not say up here, but it will say on the inside of the shirt. So that's definitely something I try to keep an eye out for, the Summer Comfort series. You will find lots of Peter Millar out there in the wild, but not so much of this Summer Comfort series.